By day, there are 3 kids at camp.
But also by day, there are 3 podcasters at camp.
Creating a podcast that will change the world.
Or at least make you laugh and make you think for the next 20 minutes or so.
It's going to be epic!
Hello, Camp Sababa. We're back with an extra special edition of our camp podcast. You certainly tuned in for a great episode, because today the whole camp is buzzing with excitement over Camp Shark Tank Day, otherwise known as Yom Karish, which is how you say Shark Day in Hebrew. More on that soon. First, I should tell you who I am. I'm your host, Sarah, and to my left...
I'm your other host, Ilana, and to my left... Eli, introduce yourself. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, hiya. It's me, Eli, Camp Sababa's special sleuth, ready to track down the Camp Sababa golem, also known as Mud Boy. I'm making a Mud Boy catcher. Gonna prove it's no camp myth.
Right. Well, you don't know until you try. You see, Eli's building his special invention to present at Yom Karish. Karish is Hebrew word for shark. We're all making things to present to our judges, who are the sharks, to try get their votes and win a mystery prize. What are you making for Shark Day, Ilana?
I'm pitching my cabin candles. Each cabin can make their own design and custom scent that will always remind them of camp. Plus, they're great for focused meditation when you get home.
Oh, this one is so pretty and it smells like... dill pickles and strawberry. 2 great scents that go, great together. Did I mention how pretty it looks?
Thanks! And I know you've been working on something, Sarah. Want to enlighten us? Get it? Light? Because of the candles? Never mind.
Okay, stand by for a pitch that will blow your socks off. Introducing the Hydro Hero, the water bottle that's more than just a bottle. It's a sidekick for your thirst.
A water bottle? We've all got one of those.
Hydro Hero isn't like any water bottle. It has a built-in fruit infuser and a temperature gauge and a spray bottle mister. It's all about making hydration fun, especially during those hot camp days. Kids won't forget to drink water with Hydro Hero.
I want one. Can it say, "I caught Mud Boy" on the side?
Ooh, personalised message. I'll add that to my pitch.
I think yours will win, Sarah.
Fingers crossed. It's so hot and dry outside this summer, so we need to stay hydrated.
Water is so important. Someone should invent some ways to get more water down closer to the sports fields so people can always have access.
I think they are. Isn't that why they've been working on by the sports field? Maybe we should send Sam, our roving reporter, down that way to investigate.
Great idea. I'll text that over.
And while we wait for Sam to shed some light... never mind.
Hi, my name's Oren. Today's 2 truths and a lie are about innovation. The first one is Israeli scientists developed the pill cam, a camera so small it sits inside a pill that you swallow and lets doctors see inside your digestive tract. Yuck, and cool. The second one is Israel recently invented the sniff phone. It's a phone that can actually smell out a disease in your body. 3. Israel recycles 90% of the wastewater it creates, making it the leading nation in the world for water recycling. In the United States, only 1% of wastewater is recycled.
Wow, so many cool inventions. Be sure to listen closely to the rest of our show so you'll be able to tell which one isn't the truth. I can hardly wait to find out myself.
I just got word that Sam is in place. Let's cut to Sam reporting live from the basketball court. Take it away, Sam.
This is Sam, your roving reporter, coming to you live from the athletic fields. And I have a little out of breath from running here. I'm about to chat with Ido Eliasher, who's been working on the new water main.
Hi, Sam. And hi to you all plumbing fans out there.
I'm here to ask tough questions, like, does the taste of water change after traveling at high speeds?
Not really, but there are so many exciting things about what we're doing here. Think about how many lives can we change by providing water to places where we don't have enough. You see, I'm not just a plumber. I'm also a food hack ambassador and a VP of business development at Polopo.
What does a food hack ambassador do? Is it like a superhero for food?
FoodHack is a global community for climate and food technology companies. FoodHack ambassadors support the companies working on those technologies, and we also produce community meetups every few months for the community to brainstorm and connect.
Why is food hacking important to the Israeli food industry?
FoodHack is important to the Israeli food industry because it provides a meeting point for the local industry with the global one, and it also helps the innovators to learn about the global needs of the food industry. So, for example, we know that products coming from animals sometimes pollute the environment too much, and that's a big problem for all of us. And there's many different solutions that can improve this.
Can you tell me about the company you work for, Palopo? Are they a food hacking company?
Palopo is a molecular farming company. We use potato plants to produce egg proteins. We do it by using very cool science stuff. And yes, Palopo is a food hack company.
Using potatoes to grow egg proteins? That sounds so cool. Why would you want to make an egg from a potato? Is it better than a real egg?
Actually, we don't make an egg. We just make one molecule found in the egg white. We do it because it's a very important molecule for the food industry, and it's used for many different foods found in every supermarket, like pasta and cakes. It's better because we can produce the same food we all love without using any animals and without polluting the environment.
Will egg proteins made from potatoes taste the same as those coming from chicken eggs? Can I try one?
Yes, egg proteins made from potatoes taste the same. The cool thing is that it doesn't have a bold taste, and it's pretty neutral in flavor. So this is why you can add it to so many different type of foods, and I hope you can try one in a year or two.
Is it hard to grow potatoes that make egg proteins? Do you need a special garden?
Yes, growing potatoes that make egg proteins is complicated, and you need a special potato for that. But you don't need a special garden. Potatoes are a very resilient crop, and they can grow almost anywhere around the world. Our potatoes grow like any other potatoes.
As it's Yom Karish Day today, we're all trying to make inventions to help how we live at camp. It's linked to learning about how innovative Israel needed to be. I've heard of the word startup nation used for Israel. Can you explain what that means?
So I think this term is really related to Israel because many different technologies coming from Israel to all around the world in many different types of industries for many different types of problems. We found very cool solutions. I think that is very unique to see such a small country with relatively small population producing and creating so many different types of technologies that help people all around the world. For example, in Israel, we developed one of the most sophisticated irrigation systems that is now found in agricultural landscapes all over the world and help agriculture industry to grow different crops more efficiently and save water for other things and can be used for drinking instead of irrigation. Another very cool thing that we invented is Mobileye, one of the most sophisticated car safety systems that is installed in so many cars around the world and preventing accidents on the road and saving lives of so many people every day. A very, very cool invention that we have here in Israel is the pill cam, a camera so small it sits inside a pill that you can swallow and let doctors see inside your digestive tract.
Can you tell us about some cool inventions in the food industry coming from Israel?
So we have a very large food tech industry here in Israel, other than just Polopo. There are dozens of companies over here trying to solve different problems in the food industry. Two of them are Oshi and Remilk. Oshi is producing a plant-based salmon. They have a very cool printer that uses plant-based materials to produce salmon fillets. And I tried it and it's so good and delicious. Remilk is a very cool company as well that uses some process that is similar to how we produce beer and yogurt called precision fermentation. They have a very unique yeast that can produce dairy proteins. Those proteins are incorporated into different alternative dairy products. And this is how they can produce the same dairy products that we all know without touching a single cow.
Why is it important to keep coming up with new ideas? Does it help the world?
I think that as humanity evolves, we see things that we didn't see before. And every decade, or even every day, we realize that we can do things better to improve the way we live here. So for that, we need to find new solutions, and we need to improve the way we live today by implementing those technologies or solutions into our daily lives. And it helps the world tremendously, because anywhere around the world, people can always have better life than they have now. I think that I just love to see the process, how the company grows.
My last question. Can you tell us a joke?
Sure, I can tell you a joke, and I hope it will be funny. What sort of a table can you eat? A vegetable.
Thanks so much, Ito.
Thank you. It was so fun. Bye-bye.
Wow! Thanks, Sam, and thanks, Ito. That was so interesting. It's so true that creative ideas can come from recognizing a need. I totally want to be a famous inventor when I grow up.
Hey, that gives me an idea for today's Kesher question.
Kesher, the Hebrew word for connection, and a fun way to connect with kids all over.
What is a problem or opportunity that you see in the world, and what would you create to address it?
Hi, my name's Benji. I'm 8 years old. I live in England and London. The one thing I would do to change the world is to stop pollution and turn it into oxygen.
Hi, my name is Sarah, and I live in San Francisco, California. I think a problem in this world we need to address is world hunger. I think someone should create an app which would help connect restaurants to food banks and homeless shelters so they can give them their excess food instead of throwing it away.
Hi, my name's Ariel. I am 9 years old. I live in Hertfordshire. If I had to invent something to make the world a better place, it would be a wood maker to prevent deforestation as wood comes from trees.
Hi, my name is Gemma and I'm 11 years old. I live in Houston, Texas. So I think one of the many problems that I see in the world is how people can be so cruel. I've been bullied before and I have seen others suffer from bullying, cyber or in person. I've been thinking of a way to solve it, and I came to the conclusion of possibly putting up flyers or making social media posts on anti-bullying. I think it's important to share on how bad it is to harm others.
Great ideas. Israel and Israelis have created so many new things, lots that even we use every day. It's hard to imagine the world without computer chips or some of those life-saving medicines that so many people need.
And did you know that some new inventions were made by kids for contests, just like our Shark Day? I heard that a group of Israeli kids won a science contest with their invention of an ice pack in the shape of a stick that freezes when cracked, like the glow sticks we use for camp activities in the dark. And now it's being used for everything from school lunches to hospitals.
I've also heard about something called the smellophone. That was invented by Israeli scientists to smell people's breath to detect cancer. I'm sure someone's bad breath must have led to that.
Smelly problem. But with that solution, we can save lives and make the world smell better. We really can change the world with our ideas, even if it's just addressing one small need.
You know what I need? A flathead screwdriver so I can finish putting the trap door on my mud boy trap. Sarah, would you mind?
Here you go, Eli. I wouldn't want to stand in the way of such an important innovation in the name of science.
And speaking of important innovations, it's time to introduce our next segment, Futzing Around.
Fox, what are you futzing around with today?
Hello from the Camp Sababa greenhouse. This is your pal Fox from New Zealand, and my green thumbs are itching to show you my latest gardening trick. Since we've already talked about how important hydration is, I just wanted to come out here and tell our campers how they can make sure the plants in all of their gardens aren't thirsty either, by teaching you all how to make your own version of another great Israeli invention, the drip irrigation system. All you need is a plastic bottle with a top, like this soda bottle right here.
Hey! That's mine!
As I was saying, you'll need a plastic bottle, a wire hanger, and a hammer and small nail. Just have a grown-up help you use the nail to poke 2 tiny holes in the cap of the bottle. Not too big, though. Then, bend the wire hanger, a grown-up can help you with that too, so that it goes around the bottle, and one end can be poked into the ground to suspend the bottle over the veggies in your garden. Then, fill the bottle up with water, turn it upside down, put it in your wire hanger holder, and let the water drip, drip, drip into the soil. Voila! Or should I say, Sababa.
Thank you, Fox. What a great way to sprinkle a little bit of Israeli ingenuity into our own lives. Get it? Sprinkle. Like a sprinkler. Never mind.
Yeah, that is ingenious. It's a good thing that invention can't be entered into the contest. That would be a winner for sure.
But it is a good reminder that ideas for ways to make the world a better place could come from anyone, even kids like us.
Yep, even the smallest changes can have a huge impact, like my hydro hero.
And my camping candles. Eli, did you finish your Mudboy Trap 2.0?
No, I thought of something even better. Something that will really change the world. Our podcast.
No, wait, Eli, you can't just take the microphone. Ugh, never mind.
Thank you for connecting with us, listeners. We're off to the competition now. Wish us all luck. Here are the Matzah Boys to play us off.
Hi, it's Johnny from the camp band The Matzah Boys. Today's song is inspired by the innovation and spirituality of the Jewish people and the heart of Israel. The power of a nigun, a wordless melody, often created by improvisation, highlighting our need to create and put our mark into the world. This is the joyful Johnny's Nigun.
Still there? Did you guess which one was the lie? If you said number 1, guess what? The pill can is completely true, and the first pill was swallowed in 1997. So maybe now you're thinking the sniff phone is a lie. But no, a sniff phone does sound really crazy, but it's also entirely true. It's a phone that can actually smell out a disease in your body from analysing your breath. It was developed from something called nanos technology. Now nanos, that's a cool bit of tech. So, finally, number 3, that Israel actually recycles 90% of its water to use towards irrigation, which is much more than any other country. Also true! This week, all 3 were true. Sorry for the trick, but when there were so many cool Israeli inventions to share with you, we just had to do it. See you next time!
Thanks so much to all of you for making our audio dreams come true. Remember, tune in next time to laugh, learn, and live with us. Your favorite hosts on Camp Sababa podcast. Bye for now.
If you loved this episode, send your feedback to kids@opendormedia.org.
And don't forget to rate, subscribe, and share.
Thanks so much to everyone who helped to make our podcast. Our hosts, whose real names are
Maya, Nina, and Dean.
Our roving reporter, Sam.
Played in this episode by Esther.
Our activity director, Fox.
played by Fox.
Our interview guest,
Ido Eliasha.
this week's Kesha Kids.
Or Benji, Ariel, Gemma and Sarah.
Our show was produced and directed by Gemma Last and written by Gemma Last, Joe Hennis and Fran Greenman-Schmitz. Our executive producer is Fran Greenman-Schmitz. Ben Kelly at Soho Sonic is our audio engineer and sound designer.
Credits read by John, Last and Poppy. That's me.
Created for OpenDor Media with support from the Jim Joseph Foundation, Maimonides Fund and Natan Fund.
Tune in next time to our amazing podcast.